Hello, good morning. This day I will talk about five gadgets important in my life. Uh, uh, Around the world, people create different gadgets with a thing of helping people in their daily activities. These gadgets are created by companies in order to facilitate the work. In this case, I will talk about five very useful gadgets in our daily life, which are our cell phone, computer, watches, calculator, and iPhone. First, the cell phone. The cell phone have different creators who took the ideas that were already there to be better and better in the technology aspect, but it was attributed on John F. Mitchell and Martin Cooper by Motorola in 1973 in United States of America. This phone weighed for 4 pounds. The same year, through the first cell phone called Dynatab 1800X. This was the first cell phone commercially. Uh, Cooper invented the cell phone has an eye to humanity with the purpose that people will have the freedom to speak anywhere and that they can communicate with other people. To this day, people use their cell phone to perform different actions such as calling, chatting, sharing videos, listening to music, among others. This is one of the powerful gadgets that influences everyone's daily life. In my case, I like the cell phone because it's necessary to communicate with another person in another country, do my homework, study remotely, like this case, and another option I do. The cell phone is essential in people's life because many people work with a cell phone, as in my case. This is a picture the evolution cell phone, the cell phone evolution. Uh, Next, the computers. The computers is a device that is very useful today in the lives of people, especially those who work both in a company or remotely or also students. The computer, as well as the cell phone, doesn't have a specific creator. It's created by various ideas that over time have complete other the archive create what we have now. The digital computer was born in World War II. It was called ENIAC in 1947 by Pennsylvania University. This computer took up a lot of space and large amounts of energy, but it only served to perform simple mathematical operations such as adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. And yet was created to solve ballistic problem of the army of the United States of America. He used the computer a lot of things through it I can start in Word. The computer in my journal is very important. Since it is also for many people to say information, work, performing a more and efficient task, learn about different places, among others. For that and many other reasons, I really love the computer because you have everything in the palm of your hand. In this picture, there are many computers. This is the first computer. This is a laptop. This is a desktop. Uh, uh, Watches. The watch is a very useful day of people beyond the elegant that can make one see. They are important in the day to day. In the world, there are different types of watches, from hourglasses to smartwatches. In this case, I will talk about mechanical watch. Christian Huygens was the first person to create a pendulum clock in the year 1670, 560. Uh, he was the most accurate with a margin of error of 5 minutes. This watch is winter in Germany was called the Culture watch. In this case, this is the evolution to the watch. This image. This is the first hand watch and the quality. Today it's very common to see many smartwatches that often contain different applications that are only simply more limited than the cell phone. I especially watch because they are important to know the time. But with technology evolution, this is important to have everything at hand and finally, they make you look elegant, a real fashion item for men. Other gadget important is the calculator. The calculator is a gadget used to perform a mathematical operation, both simple operations and complex operations such as a trigonometric, logarithmic, exponential function, among others, can be performed of the calculator. The Clear Pocket calculator uh, was created in Japan in 1970. With the calculator, it was so that the people could perform the operation in a much simpler way since many mathematical procedures were very complex and long, but with the calculator they would not have the time problem to cover it up. For me, the calculator is very important science. It allows me to carry out operations that will take a long time to write, as well as being able to verify if the answer proposed by the calculator is the one I made manually. It's a very helpful in my life as well as in other people's life. This is a mechanical calculator. This is a uh, calculator evolution and in this moment of calculator. And finally, I I will talk about the iPod. The iPod is a music player designed by the company Apple Inc. This device was first introduced in 203 by Steve Jobs. The iPod was created so that people could have their music entered on a device on the thus be able to listen to it. It should be noted that terms, same qualities, can have a computer or a cell phone, but this is specific for audio, video, among others. I think how everyone loves music. In this case, it's a gadget that allows me to listen to music and relax at different times in my life, even often putting quiet music to be able to relax or study on some occasions. I'm also a music lover and playing instruments, and I love being able to have a device that helps my me listen and take note of what I should do when I practice. Having this gadget has helped me my achieve many things that I now enjoy. Thank you.